I see people do it and they astound the heck out of me. But I do know one that's never been shown to me before by anybody else. I think my neighbor taught me how to do this one, if I remember right. It's actually a story. I want to tell a story about 4 kingdoms. There you got the different aces. We're going to use those as castles. We're going to pretend those are castles. Every castle has a king. And they sit on the throne all day and they watch Mr. Rogers on Channel 57 and they eat chips all day. The queens always come around and they wonder what their husbands are doing sitting on a throne anyway and just stinking up the entire place. And they have to clean up the castle and it gets unnerving for them. But at least they queens have a jester that come around and try to keep everything in a comical relief and then telling new jokes and, you know, getting a little comic relief in the kingdom. It's much needed. But it's kind of boring having everybody sitting around doing the same thing every day. The king sitting on his throne doing nothing. The queen cleaning up the castle and the jesters singing the same old song, playing the same old jokes. So we're going to send everybody on a vacation. The thing is, everybody goes on vacation at the same time. But that's funny because they don't tell anybody they're going on vacation. They just up and leave. But the funny thing is, everybody has the same idea. So no word gets out to anybody else that they're going on vacation. I'm going to cut this deck here 10 times, that's 6. And after cutting the deck 10 times, just to show you that we're mixing it up. That's 8, 9, 10. Okay. Well, the thing is, with everybody going on vacation at the same time, it's unusual for 4 different kingdoms and 4 different elements going away at the exact same moment of time. Well, they sure as heck did. In fact, the jesters, they got together and they started talking about the jokes that they would tell around the kingdom, but unfortunately nobody was finding it amusing because it was the same jokes that everybody else was telling. The castles, they kind of go over here all by themselves. They're all empty. Nobody's roaming them around, so they can actually get up and walk around and stretch their legs after a while, you know, because it's unnerving sitting in the same spot for a million years. The kings all get together and they sit down and they watch a movie marathon on Nickelodeon or whatever, you know, and they're having a great time passing popcorn and throwing it at each other, and they're really enjoying it, having a few beers. The queens all get together and they're just sharing little recipes here and there, talking about what they saw on Martha Stewart the other day or whatever the hell the women talk about. So they're having a great time, enjoying themselves. That's what you do when you're on vacation. And it's basically it's basically a very trying time here, but this is what I don't understand here. It's like these castles. What are they doing all together like this? Is it a castle trailer park now? Because like they all upped and went on vacation themselves, so they become a castle park. I mean, what can you do there? So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to send everybody back. Yeah, we're going to send everybody back on home. Yeah, that's what. Okay, I'm going to do this here. Okay. So to get them all back on vacation, what we're going to do is cut the cards 10 times. Again, that's 2. 3. I'm going to do this as quick as possible. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Okay. Now, I got dead space. Play. Oh no! Rock and roll ain't noise pollution, but you know what that sound is? That's Yoko Ono, and that is sound pollution. Alright, don't play Yoko Ono, because that is noise pollution. You believe that Yoko Ono would do such a thing as to record an album? Can you believe some of the things that she has done when she records an album? I mean, if you think I'm wrong, listen to this. And yes, this is going on film, unfortunately. But watch this. Or watch, I mean, don't listen. You know, listen, don't watch. I don't know. My brain is like scrambled eggs right now. And just hand me some ketchup. I think I'll do fine. But you know what I mean, though. Yoko Ono can't carry a tune in a plastic bag. Even if somebody handed it to her and told her to hold it underneath for support, she still can't carry a tune. You think I'm lying? Listen to this. Okay, that sort of sounds like Yoko just screaming it out, you know? I mean, she's just back there. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, she's finally run out of breath. I'm trying to do this as best as I can. Alright, now you hear John Lennon jamming out into the guitar over there. He's back there, he's jamming it out. And everything's going groovy. Now here comes Yoko pretty soon. And she's just getting ready. Okay, there she is right now. You hear her singing, "Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry." I don't know why she has to repeat herself. I mean, she's just sitting there. Who's listening to this garbage? Nobody! Okay, somebody sounds like they're trying to strangle her while she's trying to sing. Don't worry. Oh, will you stop doing that? I cannot sing my song. That's not all. She's still going. Same breath. That was the same breath, folks. That's the same breath. I can't believe. How does she do that? Okay, Yoko, you don't have to scream, babe. The microphone is right in front of you, okay? Open your eyes. I know you can see it. Just look right in front of you. It's right there. You don't have to scream because now we're deaf. Yes, beautiful, beautiful guitar. It sounds like a loop. Okay, now Yoko comes fading back in, and she's vibrating in front of the microphone, gyrating in front of the microphone. I don't know what she does when she's doing this. She is too, like she's having a seizure. Okay, she's saying don't because people are now getting tired of her voice at this point. They're throwing M&Ms at her, trying to get her to shut up. Okay, folks, that means that Yoko Ono has either let Flipper into the studio or she's trying to communicate with the dolphins. Take your pick. Ah! 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 Yoko! You don't have to scream again. I don't know what the hell. What is it? You sound like a horse now. A sick one. A murdered one. This is what goes on in a slaughterhouse, folks. This is what Yoko Ono is imitating, a slaughterhouse in progress. Is this your car engine in the morning? Okay, right about this point, she sounds like she's getting a bit fatigued about screaming. Thank God. Now she can finally put the rest of the song to rest, you would think. What's the matter, Yoko? You sound cold. What is that? Is that somebody throw you cold water on you or something? Don't worry. In case you haven't noticed, the name of the song is Don't Worry, Kyoko. Like, who knew? Who knew? How many people do you know that are walking down the street with a Walkman listening to this song and calling it groovy? Hey man, you gotta hear this song. It's Yoko Ono. Oh, she is so killer. She's really saying don't worry because the song's almost over. There she goes. She's cold again. Okay, I got a comment on that very tail end there. Now, when she started screaming like that, you notice that all the instruments stopped, and you notice my cards have not shifted. You notice that all the instruments